With regard to the challenging issues we are facing in the climate change negotiation, we view that the success of COP24 depends on how much flexibilities will be given to developing countries. And the answer is finance, we view. So how much financial support will be given to developing countries is very essential element for the success of COP24. The developed countries insist on the action for action, while the developing countries insist on action for money. This means the developed countries request the developing countries take action together. But the developing countries insist that if the developing countries will take mitigation action, we need the financial support from the developed countries. So the action for action and action for money is the very challenging issue in the negotiation. And with regard to the participation of non-party stakeholders in scaling up the ambition and action, we view that it is the government to provide the directions, and it is the business sector who takes actions through investment, and it is the civil society, which is a non-party stakeholder, who provides the creative ideas. So collaboration of these three sectors, government and the business sector and the civil society or non-party stakeholders, the collaboration is essential in response to the climate change. Particularly at the COP24, as you could see the Talanoa dialogue, more than 40 the non-party stakeholders attended Talanoa dialogue, and they encouraged the parties to scale up the ambition and the action in response to the climate change. And we appreciate the non-party stakeholders' efforts to encourage the parties to scale up the ambition and action. Yes, with regard to raise the mitigation target before 2020, every country needs to strengthen their mitigation action before the 2020. First of all, we view that every country's action made by the country range from energy transition to adaptation plans to climate change. So as far as Korea is concerned, we adopted the national greenhouse gases, the reduction roadmap, and also we introduced the ETS emission trading schemes for the first time in Asia in 2015. And now we are facing the second phase of the Korean ETS. Also, the Korean government is working out the long-term low-carbon development strategies, and we will complete it by 2020. And from the global perspective, so we view that technical cooperation and the financial support and capacity building for developing countries is also very critical elements for responding the climate change. So EIG groups will do everything possible on its part for assisting the developing countries to promote the capacity building for the response in climate change. And in this regard, we view that non-party stakeholders' participation in encouraging parties to scale up the ambition and action is very, very important. So we count on the non-party stakeholders, the active participation in response climate change, as well as encouraging parties to scale up the ambition and the action.